Survivors, come on in. Welcome to the final four. Cameron, gotta take that back, at least for now.
You have a hood. It won't work.
No, it'll work. Trust me. Oh, it won't work.
Nope.
And we're doing a puzzle? No.
Glad this wasn't a challenge.
Hold on. Sorry. We're so indecent in the morning. Here you go.
Thank you very much, Cameron. Individual immunity is back up for grabs. Last night, we told you some facts. Jen's gonna tell you what we're doing with that.
So I hope you were listening, and I hope that you realize that we wouldn't just be reading that to you out of our leisure. So we're gonna quiz you on that today. So you're each gonna have a board with a marker, and we're gonna ask you a multiple choice question. You're gonna write down the letter that you think the answer is. We're gonna tell you to flip it around, and you're gonna accumulate points. The person with the most questions right will win. If there is a tie, we will go to a tiebreaker. It's as simple as that. I recommend that you try to hide your answers so that others can't see what you're writing. And
there are 8 rounds.
Okay.
Yes, so 8 questions. I think that's it.
All right.
Any questions?
Take your spots.
Oh, no, I already told. Survivors, are you ready for your first question? Awesome. The Ottawa River is known as what to Indigenous people in and around the Ottawa area? A, the Anishinaabe. B, Mayengan. C, Kitchissippi. Or D, Miskosippi. Lock in your answers and reveal. Everybody is correct except for Cameron. There's 1 point for Megan, Dirt, and Mike. Please reset your board.
I thought C sounded right.
The Kitchissippi flows east almost to what city? A, Quebec City. B, Ottawa. C, Montreal. D, Trois-Rivières.
Lock in your answers and reveal. Everybody is right with Montreal. C being the right answer. That is 2 points for Mike, Dirt, Megan, and 1 point for Cameron. Question 3. The Kitchissippi stretches how far? 150 kilometers, 202 kilometers, 215 kilometers, or 250 kilometers? A is 150, B is 202, C is 215, and D is 250. Lock in your answers and reveal. The correct answer was D, 250 kilometers. Mike and Cameron got it right.
Oh.
Megan and Dirt did not. Mike has 3 points. And everybody else has 2 points.
Okay, next question. What does the Kitchissippi mean in Algonquin? A, big river. B, great river. C, long river. D, flowing river. That's A, big river. B, great river. C, long river. Or D, flowing river.
Lock in your answers and reveal. The correct answer was B, Great River. You all got it correct. Mike with 4 points, everybody else with 3. Reset your board. In the wake of which war did the British decide to build the canal? A, the War of 1812. B, the French Revolution. C, the Red River Rebellion. Or D, World War I. Is that the War of 1812? A, B, French Revolution. C, the Red River Rebellion. Or D, World War I. Lock in your answers and reveal. The correct answer was A, the War of 1812. Everybody but Cameron got it right. So Mike has 5 points, Dirt and Megan have 4 points, and Cameron. Sorry, Cameron. B. All of the above.
Who oversaw the Rideau Canal project? A. The Duke of Wellington. B. Mackenzie King. C. The American military. Or D. Colonel John By. That's A. The Duke of Wellington. B. Mackenzie King. C. The American military. D. Colonel John By.
Lock in your answers. And reveal. The correct answer was D, Colonel John By. Mike and Megan, you are correct. That puts Mike with 6 points, Megan with 5 points, Dirt with 4 points, and Cameron with 3 points. 2 questions remain. What is the total length of the Rideau Canal lock system? 202 kilometers, that's A. B, 90 kilometers. C, 19 kilometers. Or D, 250 kilometers. A, 202 kilometers. B, 90 kilometers. C, 19 kilometers. Or D, 250 kilometers. Lock in your answers. And reveal. The correct answer is C, 19 kilometers. Mike got it correct. Megan got it correct. Cameron got it correct. Sorry, Dirt. That means that Mike is at 7 points. Megan is at 6 points. This is really, they are the only two that can potentially win this. So this last question is really between Mike and Megan. You can do it if you want to, Dirt. You can do it if you want to, Cameron.
I'm doing it.
The Rideau Canal is what type of canal system? A. Still water. B. Slack water. C. Royal water. D. Rideau water. A. Still water. B. Slack water. C. Royal water. D. Rideau water.
Lock in your answers. And reveal. The correct answer was B, slack water. Oh, thanks. I love you too. This means that we have a tie between Mike and Megan. Mike and Megan, clear your boards.
Dirt and Cameron, you guys can put your
Dirt,
boards down and come on.
You're a winner in my heart now.
I really appreciate that lovely message as well.
All right. We have a tie-breaking question. The bonus question. What was the city of Ottawa known as before it was given the name Ottawa?
No multiple choice?
Nope. What was the city of Ottawa known as before it was given the name Ottawa? Do you have your answers locked?
No.
No. I am going to need an answer, Megan.
I'm gonna kick myself.
All right, let's reveal your answers. The correct answer was Bytown.
Mike.
The winner is Mike. Congratulations. You've earned your way into the final 3. Come on up and we'll get your immunity idol.
I almost forgot I changed it. Yeah.
All right, survivors. Congratulations, Mike.
Thank you.
Seems like you're a good listener. And you also
Try.
know your Ottawa trivia, so come on up. Give you your individual immunity.
I have a big head.
Oh boy.
You might want to take your glasses. Oh,
Well, it'll
no.
go. It'll go.
There you go.
I got it. Thank you.
There we go. All right. The rest of you, we'll see you at Tribal, where one of you will be voted out and become the 4th member of the jury. Have a good break.
And now we have the jury. Kira, Tara, the last person eliminated, brought their feet. Janet, who brought a box of pizza with them. They're gonna eat it in front of their fellow old tribe mates. That is amazing.
How's it make you guys feel? It smells delicious, right?
Absolutely.
I think they got a piece for one of us.
Want piece pizza?
Megan's really gonna want it.
Welcome to one of your last tribals. This is exciting. Well, it's exciting to be on this side of the table. Probably less exciting for you guys. Congratulations, Mike. You've made your way to the final three, and in the next few minutes, we're going to have a solidified final three. This is really exciting. So let's jump on in.
Yeah, so we're going to keep going, Mike, with your win. So maybe you weren't exactly able to throw a frisbee, a sandbag, or a ring, a washer, a couple days ago, but you sure came through when it mattered on the mental competition and winning it on a tiebreaker as well. How was that for you? Walk us through the emotions that you felt and how important it might have been for you.
I mean, it felt great. As you guys said, you read a story to us that obviously didn't mean anything. I remembered key facts from that story that clearly paid off, except for the one I got wrong. But it was obviously super important. Getting in the final three, amongst us four who are all strong competitors. As you said, I can't throw a frisbee, so glad it was trivia and got myself there.
I just realized that maybe this is a dumb moment for me, but right now the original Mickinac has the most people left.
Yeah.
We
right?
talked about that.
Yeah, that's kind of sweet. Does that make you nostalgic? Do you think that you guys have the possibility to continue to work together?
I do, yeah. Mike's voting with me tonight.
Okay, I
Yeah.
love that. Megan, it seems like in these individual immunity challenges, you are almost always either winning or just behind by a second. And that's the same thing as you lost in a tiebreaker today. But when you kind of combine your resume, when you were an original Waboos, you were never at tribal council. When you stayed with Waboos, you stayed with Waboos, right? Yeah, when you stayed with Waboos further, never to tribal council, right? And then you come to tribal council and you've either come with an immunity necklace or you've come with some level of confidence. Is it too early to start thinking about that final two speech that you're going to have to give? Are you psyching yourself out about that, or is this going into your brain?
It's never too early to think about that final two speech. Even before you start playing, what are the things that you hope to be able to say in that final two speech? And I can tell you that what I thought before starting this game is really different than what's going to come out of my mouth if I get there. But it's it's been an incredible game. It's been a difficult game, but I'm excited to see what happens in the next couple of minutes.
Dirt, good to see you. I want to talk about your last vote, because I don't really mean to call you out, but you voted for someone that publicly stated out loud that they would never vote for you. And I know that we've kind of had a lot of heaviness around the votes, but what's going through your brain? Because we are down to the point where you are having to vote out your alliance members. How are you feeling about that? How are you compartmentalizing that?
It was arguably the hardest vote to make, hands down. I had to think for my game who the biggest threat left in the game is and who would give me the best shot to beat that threat for keeping them. That's the way I looked at it.
Do you regret your decision after potentially having had some time with the Final Four right now, considering Janet could be in that dynamic and someone else could be out there having pizza?
I'm not going to dwell on any regrets in this game.
So Cameron, you were able to pull a few tricks out of your bag for the last few tribal councils. Looks like you're out of tricks. What's your Hail Mary strategy right now?
Listen. We're all voting Megan out. Because she's a snake. And then, Megan, vote for dirt. So without the idol, it doesn't really matter. I think I still have this tribe wrapped around my finger. And I think my spot in the final three is basically secured.
So sarcasm is your Hail Mary strategy.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it optimism.
Yes.
Right? Because at the end of the day, like, this is a hard game, and we are all human beings, and we're just trying to struggle our way through this like we're struggling our way through life. There are going to be conflicts, there are going to be moments of deceit, but our intention is never to really hurt anybody. So, like, I love the fact that you can come in with such a positive attitude and that, and I hope, I would love to see a Hail Mary come out tonight, Cameron. Like,
I'm acting like it's not going to happen.
Sorry, I believe that it's going to happen. You know, I'm Ted Lasso with that believe sign above my
Two
door.
for dirt, two for Megan. No votes for me and Mikey.
All right.
And then it ties, and we go to firefighting. It's going to be great.
I like that. I love that. Let's make that a reality. It's time to vote.
All right, Dirt, you're up first.
All right, me and this person have had our ups and downs today, that's for sure. And you are a great person, you are hilarious, you're a good guy, and I just hope that, you know, like, seriously, we can be friends after this. Honestly, you're a good guy. And unfortunately, you're the biggest threat to the path for me to win. So Cam, I have to vote for you.
We do what we can, but when we can't do anything else, you do what you want to. Megan?
All right. Cam, second time writing your name down. I think we're tied now. Each writing each other's name down twice. But it was great playing with you. And as I said earlier, great guy. Nothing else I can say. 2 tribe mates down to the end in the final 4. So it's a pleasure playing with you.
Are you something crazy here? Hopefully my left-handedness. Camera. You're just too funny. No one sitting beside you at final 2 could pull off a win. So much love.
All right. Well, this is the last time that we are going to be reading votes to evict somebody from here, because the final 3 will be decided by whoever wins the next immunity. So I will read the votes, and we will see what's happening from there. First vote is Megan. Got the question inflection.
Thanks for voting with me.
Second vote is for Camberin.
That was really close.
The third vote is for Cameron, aka Wizard Apprentice.
Oh, thank you.
So we have 2 votes for Cam, 1 vote for Megan. And the 9th person voted out of Survivor Ottawa Season 2, and the 4th member of the jury, Cam. You're gonna need to bring us your torch.
Cameron, the tribe has spoken.
Thank you.
I was like, are they all hiding with snow? I was no, they're tribal scouts.
All right, final 3. Dirt, Mike, Megan, it's been a long journey here. We have one last immunity challenge. Now is the time to start thinking about your final 2 speech if you haven't already, because we're not going to have a lot of time until we're there. All right, good luck, and I'll see you in a little bit.
Well, after that nail-biting vote, super close one, I feel pretty good. I thought I was going to go out at 6, and when I first got here, I thought I was going to go first, being the guy not from Ottawa and stuff, come all the way from Niagara Falls. But this was quite the experience. I played hard. I found 2 idols. I basically stole one from somebody. I found one right when I needed it to switch up the vote and stay in the game. So I've had a blast. I got to win an individual immunity. I got to Final 4 basically right at the end, and it's like hard to penetrate that alliance, and I'm glad I got to make some of them vote each other out. Honestly, the people here were fantastic. I'm really glad I got to bond with a lot of them. I'm devastated that I couldn't get to the end, but I wouldn't change a thing. I mean, I would change some things, but like, what a good time. Like, for what it's worth, I will remember it forever. So thank you.